Happy Monday, everyone. It is Joe, and I'm going to take a look at TikTok. This one looks like it should be interesting. How going to a pride parade as an atheist ended up making me Catholic. I'm super interested. Can't wait to hear it.
People ask me all the time that if when I was an atheist, there was like a moment that kind of triggered my curiosity into Christianity or my process, right, into converting from atheist to Catholic. And yes, there was. It was a pride parade. I go into this pride parade, and two very strange things happen to me. One, I go in there fully atheist. I leave there fully convinced that demons are real. I leave there wanting nothing to do with this community anymore. I leave there fully convinced that everything that I had believed up until this point was incorrect. I didn't know like about God or Jesus. I didn't know anything about that concept yet. I just knew that something was tragically, terribly, and frighteningly wrong. Okay. The first thing that happened was the parade part, right? You go in, there's a procession, you sit on the sidelines and you wave your little flags and you clap. And in this procession, there are people holding objects that children should not be seeing. There's children of all ages in the crowd, okay? There are people processing in outfits that I don't even know how they didn't get a ticket, like that it was legal to walk into this parade wearing these things. There are people with no clothing, okay?
Ugh,
Just like body paint. And
gosh.
I am unsettled. I'm like, this feels like child abuse. Like, I don't think kids should be watching this. And I'm like looking around, I'm like doing like triple takes because everyone, the kids, the families, the parents, they're cheering this on. And like, I just feel like a chill almost, like a chill washes over me. And I'm unsettled. I leave there and I go to like a booth that's giving away free things. I'm thinking they're giving away like free t-shirts because I see people watching videos. I'm not listening at this point. I'm just kind of going through my phone and I'm thinking, oh, you watch a video and you get a free item, right? No, I go, I scan the QR code. It's a pornographic video, okay?
Oh,
I step
gosh.
back. I'm fully terrified now, and alarm bells are going off. People are grouped together watching these videos, talking about it like it's football, okay?
Oh,
There are
gosh.
kids right there. I mean, there's people that came with their kids, so like their kids are like running around behind them while them and their spouse like watch this stuff.
I have to say, I thought before this whole pride thing happened, I would have said that if you exposed yourself around children or where children could or are could be or are there, that that was an indecent exposure. That's what I was positive of. I don't understand where this is legal or allowed. It is so incredibly disturbing. Children should not be exposed to this. Like, so my whole thing is they're supposed to be the party of consent, right? And so shouldn't a person, a human being, be allowed to consent to seeing this? Why should that be forced upon them? And it should be, well, it should be when they are first married, their spouse, that's who they see for the first time. But that's not today's day and age. So, um, but it should be someone they care about, someone they want to be with, and person that they're going to be intimate with. That's who it should be. Uh, this is disturbing, and it feels like a little essay. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is like something out of essay, and I don't like it. It's disturbing, and it makes me cringe and maybe heave and maybe a little nauseous.
And the word demon starts passing through my head, and I get this feeling of like that I need to flee from where I am, like that I need to get away from here as quickly as possible. I'm looking around and I feel like people are like hypnotized. People look different to me, okay? I feel like they're possessed now. I know that the word is possession, right? But I felt like there was just an overall like just weird like air around these people. And I get that feeling, like I said, to flee and run away and get as far away from these people as possible. Like I'm like jumping around on my feet. Like I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I leave, right? And like I said, there were Christians outside protesting, and I'm taking note of like the things they were holding and the things they were saying. And I get home and I'm like, I have to research this. I need to look into this because I feel weird.
Well, first of all, excuse me. First of all, I am very proud of her. I feel like that says a lot that you are knocked out of that mesmerism. Second of all, I completely agree with her. There are demons everywhere. And this feels like when they talk about Sodom and Gomorrah, that's what this feels like. Everywhere you look, everywhere you hear, all the comedy movies, it's all so incredibly raunchy. It's disturbing. It's overtly sexual everywhere you go. And even if you are a good person, you are trying to date, everybody expects you to be intimate right up front. And that doesn't make any sense to me. That it's not natural. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not anybody that believes in God. That shouldn't be happening. I think it's incredibly disturbing. Incredibly disturbing. And I think everybody needs to take a good look at the life and the world that they're creating with this. And they need to start putting up those boundaries and staying away from these things because nothing good will come of it. Life, a good life, is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to have challenges. A life of sin is always easy, but it's never fulfilling. It's never happy. Look at these people that, okay, we'll say liberals. If you look at liberals and all the stuff that they talk about, all the stuff that they do, they're never happy. They want every time they have like a win, all they do is complain more about something else. Okay, so they had a win about like when Biden got elected, right? So Trump and then Biden, and they were so happy with Biden. And then all they did was complain, oh, well, oh, this is wrong because Trump messed it up in this previous term. Trump messed it up in previous term. And then Trump got reelected now. So he's currently president. And everything that is going right, they say, oh, well, Biden had it set up like that. Wait, what? Biden didn't do anything good. Or they'll say, oh, Trump messed it up. No, Trump can't possibly have messed it up. Like, I remember he was president for 3 months and they're like, oh, Trump did that. And you're like, oh, you think government is that fast that like it goes so quickly that in 3 months he could mess that up? Like they were still talking about price of eggs, right? That was the big thing when Trump took over. And they were like, oh, well, eggs are still whatever it was, $10. I'm like, you think that's that easy to bring down in 3 months? Wait, what? But that's the thing. They're never happy. They always complain. They're always angry. They have short tempers. They have a short fuse. They have opinion about everything, even something that has nothing to do with them. Something in your life, and they have an opinion about it. They need to put themselves in every situation. It's incredibly weird, and they're not happy. So maybe their life is when they went the easy route and they go down every like sinful avenue, but they're not happy. And it's so true. It's so true. You talk about any leftist that has left liberalism and gone conservative, and they talk about how angry they are, or the liberals are, and how angry they were when they were liberals, and that it is freeing to be conservative. They don't have to watch what they say. They can appreciate the goodness in life, and they're not always constantly thinking about who has wronged them and who offended them and what could be offensive and all of these things. So good for her for realizing it. And I don't think you have to be super religious or anything like that, but you have to be able to see that this over sexualization and society right now is not good. It's not what should be going on. It shouldn't be in the forefront of everybody's mind. We shouldn't be constantly stimulated in that fashion. It's weird. It's not good. It's not appropriate. And we have children growing up in this society, and that's not going to benefit them any in any good way.